What is up, guys? Welcome to Formula 1 2019. Yes, that is right. We're going to be playing some Formula 1 on the channel here. A variety of things, career mode, some online here, maybe weekly events, ranked, unranked, whatever. A little bit of everything, really. Might do some time trials one day. Well, we'll just have to see. But today, the focus is all on career mode. We're going to try and start in F2, make our way into the big leagues, which is Formula 1, where we will then compete against the world's best and try and become the champion of the world. But without any further ado, let's get right into it with this career mode.
In F1 2019, you'll be invited to start your career by selecting a Formula 2 team. Driving for this team, you'll experience some key moments of a Formula 2 season, a thrill-packed racing championship in its own right, and the springboard to Formula 1. At the end of this feeder series, your choice of driver academy and your performance in F2 will determine the terms of the contracts offered by the teams, as you embark upon your career in Formula 1 and begin to write your own chapter of motorsport history.
And yes, that is where we will finish, in Abu Dhabi for the final 12th round. But for now, we gotta start by picking our team. We're gonna select, I think we're gonna go with Art or MP. No, we're gonna go with Art Grand Prix. Yep, based in France. Driver Academy, no. We're going to go with Renault. That's where I want to sign. That's where I want to start my F1 career. So we're going to get our reputation up with Renault. I mean, I could go with McLaren or really any of them, but don't want to start with the top team. I want to start somewhere in the middle. This way I got worries to go up, and it'd be a lot harder to go down than up. And it's more entertaining to watch someone succeed rather than constantly struggle for the first 3 or 4 seasons before development really kicks up and we really can put our car on the front row. So we're gonna start Formula 2 here. Qualifying, we'll just do one-shot qualifying. Race distance, 25%. Expert difficulty, we can up that or change that, just whatever. That's what I'm gonna run for settings. And then assists I have there. I'm going to turn traction control on because I have been fiddling around with it and I find F2 cars extremely difficult to control. So this is how we're going to start. We're going to start up the season. Event 3. In the third event of the 2018 F2 Championship, a mechanical issue presented Caruso with the stark choice. Put the team first and give up the position to teammate Lucas Weber, or deny Weber and pursue the rivalry with Devin Butler. So already, choices being left in my hands. Some of them are going to be harder than others, and some of these challenges are going to be harder than others. 3 feature races: Spain, Austria, Abu Dhabi, in the fight to defeat Devin Butler to the championship. Let's see what happens, guys. Let's hope for the best. And here's the first introduction into F2 racing.
ART's new driver really commanding the racing. Devin Butler still ruthlessly giving chase. These two have been really scrapping it out for the early wins in the championship. And something's wrong. Butler sees his chance. Some kind of mechanical failure. Picking up speed again. It's unclear what the issue was. Can they still finish this race?
And now it's my chance. Thank you, Jeff. It's our time to shine here in Formula 2. Let's push on. Let's try and do our best. We're gonna hold position for now. I don't care what the team wants at the moment. Right now, I gotta try and keep the points to Devin as close as possible. Three laps to go in the Spanish feature race. Okay, so that wasn't what I really wanted to happen. Lucas. Thanks, Jeff, for cutting me off there. Lucas kind of squeezed me there into turn one. There was nowhere to go. I kind of put myself on that inside line there. But if we can just stay with them and keep out of the back, keep the pack behind us, that would be crucial. Braking, you can see the braking zones really don't even matter with this car. It's just squirming all over the place. But the straights are really what's going to hurt us, and we're about to enter that middle sector straight right now. So as slow as I get onto it, it's probably as slow as I'm going to go. You can see I have Weber in front of me. He can help me through this. Devin leads the race. I can only imagine what's going to come of this in the paddock after the race. But it looks like Devin Butler's going to take round one of our 3-set feature here in Formula 2. Lucas, you're doing the team crowd. Try and get us another position up there. A move was worth it. So we have to just push on here. 2 laps to go. Now we're lapping a second and 1.1 seconds slower than a personal best of a 134.6. So lots of room to improve if only the car was reliable enough to let us improve. But it looks like we just have to hold on. We have a big gap to the car behind. Lots of fuel in the car. We're just gonna have to bring it home. 100 slower there. No, we've run wide. We've run it wide here. That was disastrous. We're almost halfway through here. We're about to head down onto the back straight for the second last time. We can only hope for the best here. As our car struggles to hit 250 kilometers per hour, we now just need to focus on finishing the race. Go here onto the brakes for the third sector. Of course, I don't expect to go green in any of them, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. By the looks of it though, Weber sets the fastest lap. He's up 1 position and he's on the push to get onto the podium. Can he do it? We'll have to see though. Onto the brakes for turn 1 here. We may as well ride on board for this lap. Through turns 2 into the long right-hander here. Very slow. No control of this car. That's the end of the first sector. We are going only 1/10 slower than our personal best. Not too bad. But now, onto the brakes. We're going to lose even more time in these corners. and they're quite big braking zones, and that is where we're struggling. But there's a big train behind us, so that brings light, showing that other drivers are struggling. Bit of oversteer there. Actually, I got understeer as well, both ends. The front went out on me, so I had to fix that, and then the back decided, hey, I'm gonna go too. But now we finally got this braking zone under control there. So I guess we just gotta give it a little bit more room. 7/10 I lost in that middle sector there. Very slow through here. And I've basically just gotta get it home. Lost a lot of time on this lap. Struggling for grip, struggling for everything. Downforce. There's no damage to the car, you guys can see now. Tires aren't even that worn out. But it looks like we're gonna finish P6 in my first F2 showdown. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you very much. It was a tough one today.
Brilliant stuff from Carlin today. What a superb victory. Davide, what do you think made the difference here?
I think what won them the race was their ability to adapt. At every point, they delivered what was needed. They were calm and steady when they needed to be, but they were ruthless and aggressive when it was demanded of them. There wasn't anything out there that they weren't prepared to handle. Let's see if they can keep it up this season.
And there you have it, today's winners. Having raised some of the biggest names in F1 to date, Carlin have once again shown their expertise when it comes to recruiting new talent. No doubt today's winners have a bright future ahead of them. They certainly deserve it after today's performance.
Alrighty, great to see Devin celebrating
After
with the
this round of the
champagne
World
on the
Championship,
podium.
here's how things look in the driver's tape. It's a good result for Devin Butler, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver
Let's
of the
take a
day?
look.
Well, after a drive like that, it's got to be Alessio Lorandi. Very clean, very smooth. It can be really pleased with that one.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Teams Championship. Carlin moved to the top of the table. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
So I don't have to say much. They said it all for me. Devin Butler pushes his team one step closer to victory, pulls himself one step further away from us, and puts us on the back foot for the rest of the championship. Oh, guys. It was the right call letting Lucas pass. I mean,
There you are.
no
That was
reason.
an exciting race.
Hold him up.
It
Anyways,
definitely got
I
people
gotta go with
talking
Emma.
about you, which means I was able to secure a quick interview.
Okay, we're all set over here.
Just a minute. Remember, anything you say to the press can go very, very public. So be relaxed, but also be conscious of what you're saying and how it might come across to other people, okay? I think we're ready.
Great.
Thank you, Emma.
So Emma keeps telling me you're the one to watch this season. If that's true, you'll be doing plenty of these. Just remember, be yourself. And the more you can give me, the better this will go. Right, stand here. Turn a little this way for me. Perfect. Ready? An exciting race today. Let's get your perspective. So you and Lucas are new to the team. How are you settling in?
It's always difficult to start at a new team, but you know what? We got to make the best, and we got to bring results back for the team. That's all we really can hope to do.
Okay, so how did you feel about being ordered to give up the position to Lucas?
It's a team game, obviously. Formula 2, Formula 1, it's all the same. You're racing for a team. You want the team to do well so you can do well, and honestly, that's what we have to do. We don't have any other options.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Thanks, Claire. But that officially wraps up the first feature race, I believe, in Formula 2. And now we look forward to round 6 of 12.
Hey, look, I know that wasn't easy letting me pass, but it was the right choice. It was good driving.
Yeah, that's how I describe it, mate. Just good, not great. 1 in 6. 1 in 6 makes the leap to F1. The other 5 are still watching their less talented teammates collect all their points. Shame, really. A lot of great drivers never get their chance because they do it all for the team.
Those teams got us here.
Yeah, but it's the drivers that take the risk. We should get the rewards. You ever won a race in F1? That's how winners think.
And remind me, how many F1 races have you won?
You watch this space. At the end of this championship, I'll be the one lifting the trophy, and I won't use my teammates to nick the podium.
Okay, I'm out. You believe what you want, Devon, but it's still early days.
He's either very clever or you're just a pushover. You really think if the situation was
Watch what you say.
the same for you?
The 6th event was a low point for Caruso when an aggressive move from Butler resulted in contact and the destruction of the front wing. Butler's penalty some brought back within range of Caruso, but with only a few laps remaining. Let's see what we can do and try and bring the real fight to Butler in round 6 of 12 in Formula 2.
Look at them go! Devon Butler locked in wheel-to-wheel racing with his championship rival, desperate to shut them down and stop them getting past. And there's contact! Butler simply left them nowhere to go. There was just no way for them to have avoided that. And look, there's significant damage. Not sure if that was down to recklessness or sheer aggression, but I'm sure the stewards are going to have something to say very shortly.
It's now up to us to show what we can do. Alrighty, let's go. Let's push pedal to the metal here in Austria, the Red Bull Ring in Spielberg. Devon's in the pits. We set a fastest middle sector. We gotta look over these tires. They gotta get us to the end, and they need to be in tip-top fighting condition. Very wide through there. Try to get the car back under control. Didn't quite work. We hit that apex quite hard. Alrighty. Now we need to push on. Nice run through there. There's no ERS or fuel modifications here, so it's truly all up to just my driving. And let's hope we can make up some ground here with DRS open. Sorry, Jeff, I'm gonna keep coming off. You talk way too much. So I go for a dive here, up the inside. We're going for it. He locked up, and that is up into P10. We're going to be scoring a point here today. But our main rival is still 3 places ahead, as Jeff just told us in 7th. Purple to the middle sector once again. If we can keep this pressure on, we are looking good. It's a 5-second penalty for Devon. Onto the throttle quite early through here. We need to keep it on the track. And do somewhat of a good job. We run it very wide through the penultimate corner, wide through the final corner. Now we're 3 seconds off of 9th place, and we need to get a move on. And we need to look after these tires, which I'm not doing a good job of, and that could bring a problem if Jeff will just leave me alone. Don't quite want to tell him to be quiet just yet, but if he doesn't stop anytime soon, that is the only other option. Okay, we're starting to pull away from the cars behind. Devin at the end of the straight, so he's just running into that middle sector part now. Onto the throttle quite early there, just lighting up these tires. You can see the temperatures quite well. The front left, though, is in pretty rough shape at the moment, but we gotta do what we do. Brakes overheating, nothing else we can do about that. So we're red through the middle sector, that's not what we need. But we've closed the gap by a second and a bit on this lap, and it's only gonna get better as we continue to chase down. The car in front. Can we get within the 1 second DRS range? Did we? We did not. But we're going to use the slipstream here. Try and claw us closer. Yeah, we're within the 1 second range through the detection point. So we're going to get the DRS on the second straight here. Okay, we're gaining. We're gaining. Slipstream and DRS. Onto the brakes quite early. Okay, that was quite punchy, but we've got the move done, and we keep the DRS. Wasn't as clean as I wanted it to be, but we didn't have very many choices. And we run it very wide. That's going to hurt the tires. It's going to hurt the downforce if we get stuff and damage to our floor, so we've got to be careful around these sausage curves and the gravel. But we've gone red by 7/10 on this lap. We need to start picking up the pace. 3 seconds off of 8. We can gain any time on this lap. It would be a win for us. Back on the push. We have 2 laps to go. Let's see what we can do. We've gained 7/10 on that final sector there on the car in front, so things are looking not too bad for us at the moment. And you can see Devin, he's actually just in front of Murray in front of us. So still doable for sure there. Definitely shouldn't have ran over that curve. That might have compromised a little bit of time, but we have 1 more lap after this one. So if we can get within 1 second, it's definitely doable. Onto the brakes through here now. You can see Murray there. Try to keep it off the grass. I think he just about managed. Through here we go. I can see him. He's within my reach. Okay, we're right on Murray. We're going to get DRS. Either on the main straight or down the second straight. We'll get within it. Don't think we'll have it on the main straight unless we have a wicked run through here, but I don't know where the detection zone is. Actually, we just passed the detection zone, and I do get DRS down this straight. Rear wing is open. Renault is now looking to the sky. We're flying onto the back of Murray here. We're going to have to slow it down a little bit. We're going to keep the DRS, though. Slipstream, DRS. Murray might not leave us in space on the inside. We're trying to get past him. And we've done it. There is Devin just in front. We beat DRS for this straight. This is crazy. Final lap. Can we get past Devin Butler? It's going to be very close. Devin is extremely slow into these corners. Very cautious through here. We need to make sure we keep the car on the track, and we need to make sure it's the cleanest of clean overtakes. We're gonna go wheel to wheel, and we've done it. No damage to the car. we are past Devin Butler, P7. Albon is next. I don't think we're going to get past him. Thank you, Jeff. Norris wins the Austrian feature race. But, holy, that's a win in our books. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you to the boys. Great weekend. Thank you. It means so much to me.
So another fantastic victory for Carlin today. So, Davide, what did you make of that?
Well, it was a bit of a roller coaster, I think. There will be a lot of cheering for today's win. Frankly, I'm amazed that Devon Butler only received a penalty for that collision earlier. But watching the rival he knocked out actually come back and beat him, that made this whole race worthwhile for me.
As we can see, it's time for the podium, and I can see the Carlin team underneath our commentary box going crazy as their driver walks out. It was a great win, and it means a great deal to this team.
Alrighty, Lando Norris takes it. Yes, Carlin win another one, but it was Lando this time and not Butler. That is crucial that we came in front of Butler there. That's going to really
So then,
shift
it's time to
this
see how this
championship.
result affects the Drivers' Championship.
And let's
it was
take a
not
look.
the best
We
weekend for
are
our championship
16
leader, and their
points
advantage at the top
off
has
of
been
Devin
reduced.
Butler.
And now,
Lucas
Davide
falls
Valsecchi,
off
let
to
me ask you,
72
who was
points
your
off the
driver
lead.
of the day?
Look at where Nerefuzumi
15
finished
off
compared
of
to where he
Norris, who now
started.
jumps
That's
into
a
the
really strong
championship.
performance. So driver of the day has to go to him, I think.
On to the teams then. Carlin have extended their lead at the top of the standings. There was also a strong showing from the Russian time team today as they make their way up the standings. Goodbye for now then, but we really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
And again, we'll leave it up to them. They know what they're doing. That's all that matters. They just gave you the rundown of the team standings as I gave you the rundown through the drivers. Oh, we can take a breath after that one, guys. If you guys are enjoying the video, make sure you guys smash that like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It means a lot, shows the
Amazing
support, and
performance
makes you
right
want to do
there.
these videos.
I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
Back to the post.
Well, that was a great recovery today. Did you think it was all over when you had the collision with Devon?
Again, you can't rule anything out. You really have to push, and I think that just knowing that the team was working to keep the car going and that I could still continue on, it meant so much.
So did you ever think you'd get the place back from Devon?
A race is a race. Anything can happen. Just like my turbo failure in the last one, it really shows. You can't jump the gun.
I've seen that you and Lucas have been picking up a lot of points recently. What do you think of your championship chances?
Yeah, you know what? We've really showed what we can do as a team, and it proves.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Thanks, Claire. Alrighty. That is the end of round 2 of 3 in the F2 Featured Championship in F1 2019 career mode. One more cutscene with the drivers, including myself, and then we'll be in for the finale.
I was looking for you. Well, what can I say? I guess there's no other way to put this, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry for ever giving you the common respect that all racers deserve, because you don't deserve it, neither of you do. That was the dirtiest driving I've ever seen.
Ridiculous.
My thoughts exactly. I'm taking my line, and I get smashed into? I'm fine, by the way, thanks for asking. And then, I'm penalized for the privilege.
You're unbelievable. You deserved every second of that penalty, maybe more. I mean, aside from trashing the car, did you ever stop to think that maybe someone could get hurt?
Me?
Fine, but winning at any cost is your strategy, not ours. You better watch yourself.
Whatever.
Don't let him get in your head. He knows you're a better driver. So, on the track, stay away from him. He will try to force you into contact. That's how he wins, yeah? Let's get ready for the press briefing.
Thanks, Lucas. We really put Devin. But we're in the finale now. Caruso and Butler tied on points as they entered the final race of the championship. But with Butler ahead by virtue of greater number of race wins, Caruso needs to score more points than him to claim the championship. It's November, it's Abu Dhabi, and it's the finale, the race everyone looks forward to. Oh my, this is going to be a cracker. You won't want to miss it. Stay tuned. The Abu Dhabi Grand Prix is next.
So here we are in Abu Dhabi. Each and every event in the Formula 2 calendar has led us here to this, the final event of the championship, and one that promises to be a spectacle every bit as exciting as we might have hoped. So the Yas Island circuit offers 21 corners and a lap distance of around 3.4 miles. There are a few opportunities to pass with long straights and DRS zones in 2 places, turns 8 and 11. Plenty of close racing then, plenty of speed, and plenty of excitement for the fans, no doubt. Joining me for one last time here this year is Davide Valsecchi. Davide, I'm glad you're here because I think I'm going to need help processing all this. Surely, this is as exciting as it gets.
Yeah, you're right, Alex. It's the perfect finale. 2 drivers, rivals of season, now going into the final race, tied on points. Both way out in front at the top of the standings. Meaning
Thanks,
whichever
Jeff.
of these 2
Let's
drivers cross the
jump
line first
right
will be crowned
into this
champion.
one.
I can't wait.
I'm excited. Holy. This is what we all came for. 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go. Butler doesn't get a good jump either. We're both quite slow. I was worse off the line. I think, no, I don't quite get P8 yet in this race. We're gonna have to hold him around the outside here. We tried our best. We're gonna have to go for a lunge here into this corner. We get it, and that is us up into P8, very close to the cars here. We're gonna go around this guy here, try to make up a place. We're running basically off the track, and we don't get the place. But we're much faster. Our exit wasn't compromised. We should be able to get this position. The braking zone will only benefit us. He's starting to get away. Second phase of the straight. Much better than ours. We're going to go down the inside. And that is us up into P7. Oh, we're going wheel to wheel here. I have the inside line for the corner unless he switches back. It would be very dangerous if he decides to switch back. Oh, we barely avoid contact there. That is us up a position. And he's still holding that outside line, trying to make something stick. But unfortunately, it doesn't happen that way. And now Lando Norris is next. And we need to get on him rather quickly here. We have 5 more laps of this Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Alrighty, Lando's just ahead. We're going to get a splendid run off of the start-finish straight. We can get DRS out, even get another cracking help. So now onto the brakes for the final corner. We're quite far off Norris. He's not going to give us DRS unless we make up a tenth or so of a second. Yeah, we fall off the back of Norris. But we're finally starting to make ground back up to Lando. We're going to have to really leave the brakes late here. We do a somewhat decent job. And now, through the protection point, we're within the 1 second that we need. And we can focus on getting back at Lando. No DRS for another lap. I completely forgot about that. So we're going to have to use the slipstream, which is not working because everyone is getting slipstream. Oh my. This is going to be difficult without the DRS. But we're going to go on to the brakes here. Norris is ahead of us. We could have gone for a punch and move. We're going to get a warning for corner cutting. Again, the detection point not valid for another lap. There's Lando, not as quick in a straight line, but he is pulling away. We are running increased downforce. Do we go for it? We do, and that was kind of the wrong move if I know anything about racing, but it does prove beneficial. It's quite punchy, but we need to keep on the back of our teammate and Devin Butler. And we run it wide through here now onto the brakes. You can almost not even tell that the front wing is damaged, but it is costing us time, and the tires are starting to wear out a lot faster. So we just need to get in front of Butler, and then we're fine. And here, Lucas resets the fastest lap of the race. DRS is now open and enabled. So once we get within 1 second of our teammate, which is very likely at this point, we will get the drag reduction system to help us mount the target on Lucas and Devin. As through the first sector here, we lost a lot of time through there. Everyone's gonna get DRS. I do get DRS on Lucas. We need to push on. And now, braking zones are our friends. If we can make the corners, we'll be set. Oh, and we leave it too late to get on the plate. Go for a desperate dive bomb here. We know we're quick in the braking zones. We're gonna go and just follow the pack where you can see Devin's on a big train. DRS is now open. We're pushing on. Lucas, Butler, and Nick. Nick's lost 3 places here. Onto the brakes. We're gonna go past 3 cars into that corner. 3 positions in 1 corner from P6 up until P3. We're on the podium in Abu Dhabi. 4 laps to go in this race. Oh my, Albon is next. This is turning into a spectacular race. Spectacular race. We do have front wing damage, though. We are going to struggle through all of these corners. But the good news is, Devin Butler is 5th. We are 3rd. We have another car in between us. I don't care if he comes flying at me. What matters is he has to overtake 1 more car. Yes, Jeff, we're aware. Just leave me alone. It's just me, myself, and my car. Renault on the back there. They're going to carry us through here. As we need to push on here. We need to play it safe. We can't afford any sort of penalties as we take another corner cut warning. That is quite scary as we need flawless laps now. We're a second away. Devin Butler's got 4th place. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now 3rd and 4th for the championship contenders. Devin's going to get the DRS, I believe. Wow, this is turning into an amazing race. I do have front wing damage. Oh no, Nick has the DRS and he gets the place back on Devin here as we run it really wide. We almost come to a complete stop, and that costs us even more time as Devin going down the inside. Oh my goodness, what a race. Let's take a look at some of this action on board with Devin Butler. Look at, we're up there. Oh, spectacular, Devin. Just sticks his line. Oh, that is fantastic. And there's nothing that anyone can do about that. But we have a lot of fuel left in the car. Not a lot of time left in the race. We're almost through 2 sectors of the penultimate lap here. Again, very wide through there. Devin, he was almost thinking about going for it, But no, and he's going to get DRS now down this straight, so we really should keep honest. We can't make any more mistakes. With our damaged front wing, here comes Devin, he's flying at us. Is he going to go for a lunge? No, he's going to hold position for another corner. And now there's no more straights on this lap to go for an overtake. That will stick. He's going to have one lap. Unless Yuka makes another mistake at this corner, which he's done all weekend long, and he's just kept it on the circuit. He uses a little bit of curb to keep the car on it. 35% tire wear. I've left it up this entire lap just so I can get a feel. The front tire's really feeling the pain. We're in the penultimate corner. Now the final corner of this lap. When we cross the line, it'll be 1 minute and 56 seconds before somebody is crowned champion of Formula 2. Devin's falling quite far back. I'll need a big mistake before he can get back into DRS zone. We're playing very cautiously here. No curve that time, and we're pulling quite far away from Devin Butler. He's still in DRS zone, says the timing sheet, but what will happen here? Very slow through there. That's probably helped him a little bit. He's gonna get the slipstream effect. Oh my, this is a thriller. Temperatures looking good. The rear's slightly under temperature. I wish I could get them higher up, but it's not like I have the time or the space or the gap to where I can weave safely to get the tire temps up. The fronts are at a good operating range. The backs are as well, but they're slightly under my preferred temperature. Temperature, oh I can't talk, of 92 degrees here at Yas Marina. We've left this corner very deep here. Devin didn't go for it, and I think that was his last opportunity to have a go. Albon scrapping away at the front for the final victory of the season here. Onto the brakes now. Only a couple corners left. Brake temperatures soaring. Drift failing. You can see the over and understeer I'm getting out of almost all the corners. But we're here on the penultimate corner of the final lap. The final corner of the final lap of the final race of the final season. We are champions.
It's been my privilege over the years to witness a number of great sporting events, and here's another to add to that prestigious list. It's the ultimate dream for any racing driver. We have a new Formula 2 world champion. And Russian Time have pulled off a great victory here today. Talk to me, Davide. Was it everything you hoped for?
Everything and more. He had it all. The rival, the tension, the excitement. These two drivers have been locked in fierce competition all season. And to see it comes down to head-to-head battle for the line like this, well, this kind of things doesn't happen very often. Devon put in a good performance throughout the championship, but today the accolade goes to his rival and the new Formula 2 champion.
Yes. Yes. That is the end of Formula 2. I don't know if you saw the achievement as we celebrate with the boys. Our Grand Prix are champions of the world. Take this in. Listen to the cheers. Wow. I cannot believe. Oh. After nearly
that result
an hour
also seals the
so.
Formula 2 World Championship title. Congratulations to our winner after an incredible season. We see a new name at the top of the championship table as we reach the end of the race weekend. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
For me, the RT driver was the best in the field today. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
And the title is in the bag for ART after a long and hard-fought season. They've done astonishingly well this year, and the glory they'll be taking back home is fully deserved. There was also a showing from the Russian time team today as they make their way up the standings. And after all that excitement, I think it's time for a lie down. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you when Formula 2 returns.
Champion of the world, ART Grand Prix, team champion of the world. What a race, what a season. After the turbo failure in Spain, who would have thought that the 30-something point deficit would turn to 20, would turn to 0, and put Caruso in front of Devin Butler. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the thriller. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe button if you are happy and if you enjoyed all of that.
Congratulations, you must
now
be
we're
thrilled.
at the press.
Wow, you're the driver's champion. How does it feel?
It's truly incredible. I never would have thought coming into this season that our team would be champion. I want to thank all the boys at the factory and in the garage for all the pit stops, all the support, all the upgrades, everything means a lot. Thank you guys.
So that was a thrilling end to the season. How was the race for you?
It wasn't easy at all. Struggling for grip, damage to the front wing, but we managed to pull it off, and we're number one, and that's all that matters at the end of the day.
Wow, we've been hearing rumours of a possible future for you in Formula 1. Care to comment?
It'd be a true honor to get the call up to F1. Yeah, just looking forward to see what my future has in store for me.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Thank you, Claire. And that wraps up Formula 2. Oh, now just a couple final things, and then we'll be signing our first big league contract. If you didn't already know, we're going to be signing with Renault, and we're going to be pushing to make them world champion, just like we did with ART Grand Prix here in Formula 2. It's going to be a bumpy ride. There's going to be highs, there's going to be lows, but if you're ready, and if you're excited, smash that like button once again.
Congratulations, mate.
Let's
F2 champion.
go
Hey,
to the cutscenes
congratulations.
here in the celebration.
Enjoy it, 'cause it's the last time it'll ever happen.
Devin, it's okay to be upset. You came very close.
Yeah, we know things would have turned out very differently if I didn't get slapped with that ridiculous penalty.
What is it with you and complaining?
Look, somehow you managed to do a lot of things right today. It's great. You needed the win, I didn't. For me, this was always just a stepping stone to F1. Oh, you two. You got your work cut out for you now that I'm gone. See, you're going to have to prove to everyone it was more than just luck that got you here.
Sure. Winning one race is luck. Winning the championship is talent.
Really? Next time you use that incredible talent to ram into someone and steal all their points, remember they won't be as forgiving as I am. Well, this has been a lot of fun. I gotta run. Things to sign, important paperwork and all that. I'm sure you understand. Ciao!
So, with this big win, you're going to be getting a lot of interest. All I can say is choose wisely, or else you might end up with someone like Devin as your teammate. Come on, let's go celebrate.
Thank you, Lucas. That's a nice trophy, a nice piece of silverware I'm ready to add to the trophy cabinet. Alrighty. Since the thrilling conclusion of the championship, a lot of opportunities have begun to open up for you. Your agent Emma has called you into the office to make a final decision. We're ready to take that step into our future where we will end our career Formula 1. Here's our scene from Emma's office.
Ah, welcome. Come on in. Take a seat.
Thank you, Emma.
It's time we had the big conversation about your next move. Your performance at the F2 Championships last year got you a lot of attention from the Formula 1 teams. Some of it more positive than others. I'm not so concerned with who does or doesn't like you. You'll have plenty of time to win the doubters over. But I am concerned with our choices. They're narrowing as we haven't shown commitment to anyone. Now, as your agent, my advice is to make your decision now. We can worry about comfort and finer points further down the line. I need you to review these. You've earned every single one of these proposals. So take your time, have a read through, and don't get too hung up on specifics. Let's get you a Formula One seat.
Alrighty. Mercedes lead the field. Toto Wolff in the W10. I am not sure I'm ready for that. The Scuderia, Matteo Binotto, SF90. Not ready for that either. Red Bull Racing, compete at the front. Christian Horner, the RB15. Tough decisions. Then we're into the midfield now. Haas, McLaren, Racing Point, Renault, and Toro Rosso. Honestly, guys, I'm going to sign with Renault. That's what I wanted. The RS19, based in Enstone, the UK. We're going to take that step. You can see, not a bad entry-level contract either, with 50% bonus points, 3 developments for upgrade, minor upgrades reduced, and faster pit stops. Oh, guys, we're going to take the step into Formula One.
Excellent choice. From my conversations with them, they're going to be very excited to pursue this opportunity with you. I'll let them know our intentions immediately. I'll have to clean up some final details with them, but that's what you pay me for. Other than that, congratulations. You've earned it.
Thank you, Emma. Thank you for everything. Oh, we are now into Formula One, where we're going to meet with Jeff in our garage, and we're going to get everything set up for what will be a thrilling championship. We might not jump right out of the gate with a championship winning car, but the R&D potential is huge, and we can really make it work. We just need a little bit of time. Here's the final cutscene.
No, hey, you're here. I'll catch up with you.
Jeff
Sorry,
and the team
I'm just
principal.
on my way out, but your workstation's at the back over there. It should be all set up on the network, but let the guys know if it isn't. From there, you can access all the data you need to help us direct development of the car. Get yourself settled, and then head out to practice when you're ready. I'll catch up with you later, okay?
Thank you, Jeff.
Welcome to your new team. Renault are a championship-winning outfit, and they've been methodically working to get back to those winning ways. Raw talent isn't enough here. This is a team that values someone who can dedicate themselves completely to achieving their goals.
Thank you, Emma. Here we are in our workstation. This is where I'm going to conclude this video. Hope you guys enjoyed Formula 2. Make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Trigger the bells. Turn notifications on. You'll never miss an upload. Subscribe on Twitch. That's where this first aired. I was live streaming this. The first day my game arrived in the mail. Subscribe over there and trigger the bells so that you'll never miss a stream. All the follows and all the notification squads really means a lot. The Graph Royale is my Instagram. Graph Royale is my Twitter. Go follow me on all of those platforms. They'll all be in the description. But without further ado, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all in the next episode. Peace out.